Welcome to the Fantasy Football Prophet Podcast, hosted by Craig Phillips and Jeff Torrey. Visit us at fantasyfootballprophet.com. And now your hosts, Craig and Jeff.
Welcome everyone to the Fantasy Football Prophet Podcast. I'm Craig Phillips, joined as always by Jeff Torrey. And like we do every Thursday, it's time for listener questions. We have some trade questions, start, sit, flex questions, all that kind of stuff. And we'll do our point spreads, which not a good week, Jeff. Not a good week at all. We need to improve. I'll say that. We'll talk about that later, and just, we'll go over what we did and all that stuff and pick next week's games. But today's episode again is sponsored by MyBookie, which I've been having a good time on MyBookie recently. A lot of, slowly turning a little bit of money into more money. So it's fun. You can go to MyBookie, use promo code PROPHET, PROPHET. You can get in on some of the football games, and now basketball started up. You can go, bet on our Pistons to win. Are they this is the year, right?
Probably not.
It's been a long time since they were the old Ben Wallace, Chauncey Billups days.
A true Detroit fan, the one that never leaves, but no, we're not going to get any better.
It's already been you realize this will be 14 or 15 seasons since that title?
God, weren't those the days?
I feel old. But yeah, you can bet on some NBA action there on MyBookie. Playoff baseball still going on. Ooh, hockey. I wouldn't even know how to bet on hockey. There's somebody out there that can. The Red Wings aren't any good anymore. So it's just a bad time for us Detroit sports fans.
Not great.
No,
not great.
It's not at all. It'll improve someday. But go check out MyBookie. Use the promo code again, Prophet, PROPHET, and you'll be able to, they'll match your first deposit up to 100% if you, 100% up to $1,000 if you use that promo code. So go check it out. All right. We got questions here. Questions. You can, every week, you can email us, fantasyfootballprophet@gmail.com. Go to either Twitter, go to Instagram, message us. We'll get to as many as we can, question-wise. So I'll just start with a quick one here. This is simple. It's just basically start, sit. Would you consider benching DeAndre Hopkins?
No.
For Kenny Galladay this week?
Oh.
No. I
wouldn't.
I'm looking at the roster here, and the reason, so he has Galladay on his bench, but he has Adam Thielen. So Hopkins is against Jacksonville. I know there's some worry, but it's DeAndre Hopkins, and you just throw him in.
Yeah. If it wasn't him, then maybe. And obviously, we're big fans of Galladay, so I do understand where he's coming from.
He also starts Mike Evans. So he has Evans, Thielen, Hopkins, and he actually has starts with three receivers. His flex is Boyd. Galladay over Boyd. Maybe, sure. Here's his roster, I'll just tell you.
Really nice.
Pat Mahomes, quarterback.
Okay.
Like I said, Hopkins, Thielen, Evans, Boyd, Galladay.
Wow.
With Zeke and Tariq Cohen and Eric Ebron.
Well done.
Yeah, probably doing pretty well there, but no, don't bench Hopkins. You don't even have to worry about benching Hopkins. That's just a great team.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was talking about. If you listen to the past podcast, getting a little too cute for yourself. You can't, those guys that are just top performers.
Yep.
You can't ever put them on the bench, really.
Wow. So this is a big trade. We got Simon. He would be trading away Le'Veon Bell, Joe Mixon, Christian McCaffrey, and Cooper Kupp, and he would get Saquon Barkley, Michael Thomas, and Allen Robinson. It's too much.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
No, it's just too much.
Especially right now, you're gonna. I guess if
even if you didn't consider Bell in the deal,
yeah,
Mixon and McCaffrey to me, you're getting for Barkley, because Allen Robinson right now is just kind of
whatever.
But Bell should. We all expect Bell to come back.
To do this trade right now, right before Bell comes back, is, I feel like you have to wait. I guess you do have to wait 2 more weeks technically. You don't know what that first week is going to look like. This week is a bye. But yeah, I think it's too much. Obviously Saquon is a beast, but
yeah, it's just too much. Way too much.
3.
It's way too much.
End.
Yeah.
Running backs.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So another question here. Should I drop Chris Carson for Ito Smith? Chris Carson for Ito Smith. I don't think I do.
No, I wouldn't.
I don't think I would right now.
Ito, obviously, we have the bad news about Freeman, but at the same time, Freeman hasn't been playing, and Ito Smith hasn't gotten enough touches.
Yep.
He's gotten the end zone, which is, good to see, but Chris Carson has been better.
Yeah. 100% agree. Even if he had down week, maybe, it's as of this point, you can't do that move. So Danny asks, flex question. Who do you start? Carlos Hyde, Julian Edelman, or Deshaun Jackson? Hyde. Yeah, all day. Throw Hyde in there. Don't worry. I don't even care if it's PPR or if you're standard. It's going to be Hyde. So another trade question. This is from Rod. He said, should I trade Jordan Howard? So you got Jordan Howard, okay? Let's see here, for James White and Robert Woods.
Yes, I would.
I think I would. Yeah. As much as, I don't buy into James White. I buy into enough.
I'm higher into White than you are.
But I think Robert Woods is pretty solid. So, yeah, I think I would make that deal. Yeah, I think that's, even though it's standard, it is standard. Still, fine.
That's great. White is what, the 11th ranked running back?
Is he really? That's just...
Even last week, I know you don't like him, but he had 9 points.
Yeah.
That's his down week so far. He had 2 weeks that he's under double-digit points, and that was against Jacksonville and KC. So
Louis asks, should I trade for Jordan Howard? I don't know what he's offering, but should you trade for him? Is this a good buy low candidate?
Yeah, I was going to say, if you can get him for nothing, yeah, why not?
As much as we might have been ragging on Jordan Howard in the last couple of shows, it's a good buy low if you don't give up much. He's still been a very good player over the last couple of years. And yeah, right now it doesn't seem to be working out, but yeah, if you don't have to give much, shoot, do it. So yeah, that's actually, I always love the buy low candidates like that. If you don't have to, yeah. So Simon, different Simon, second Simon on the show today. For his last bench spot, would you rather have Wendell Smallwood or Ito Smith?
Oh, man. I guess I lean a little towards Smallwood just because we're still trying to figure out what that backfield is going to look like.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I slightly lean Smallwood. Not a lot.
No. Like I said, lean.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what Ito Smith quite is. He got a touchdown last week, but if he didn't get a touchdown, he had like 11 for 22.
I think he's had a touchdown in the last 3 games. But that's all he's really done. He doesn't get a lot of work still.
So Martin asks, should I drop Devontae Freeman for Ito Smith? Freeman, he's on IR. Yes, he is eligible to return, but it won't be till you'd be in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think he's what he can't even come back until, what was it, week
like 14, 15, something like that.
That was 15 or 16.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
So yeah, I think Freeman is out for the year as far as fantasy goes.
He really, and you don't need to. He wasn't even playing well enough to hold on right now at this point.
He hasn't hardly played at all.
Yeah. All right, so it's a flex question. Need to start 2 of these players: OJ Howard, David Njoku, Marquise Goodwin, Mike Williams.
I actually like the 2 tight ends. Well, maybe Goodwin.
Maybe. He had a good game, this past week, but
I really do. OJ Howard and Njoku are trending up. I never thought I would start 2 tight ends. I'm going to choke here talking about 2 tight ends, but yeah, right now, I actually am. That's the way I'm leaning. Both of them have touchdown upside this week, I think.
And they're going to get more catches. Goodwin and Williams are both kind of big play potential, but I don't trust either of them.
No, I like Mike Williams, his talent, but to be honest, he hasn't performed. And after Tyrell Williams doing so well last week, is he going to, he just doesn't get enough action right now. Enough catches.
Okay, so this is actually an interesting trade here. Would you trade Le'Veon Bell? I told you to love the Le'Veon Bell trades.
Yeah.
we don't. Hey, spoiler alert, we still don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an unprecedented situation. I was like, it's just weird.
Everyone's just guessing.
So Le'Veon Bell for Christian McCaffrey and Tyler Boyd, PPR. That's actually a very solid deal. It really is.
I think that, for me, that is a fair trade right now. It would
It's
all
fair.
depend on your team makeup.
I don't have the rest of his team here, but he does have James Conner and LaShawn McCoy at running back. So then he would be McCaffrey, McCoy. So the thing is, even if with Bell on his team, he has the running back no matter what. So if he doesn't trade Bell, it really means to me, I would have to see your wide receivers to know for sure. So I can't really say I'll just say it is a fair trade. It is definitely a fair trade.
Yeah.
It's one of the better Le'Veon Bell trades I've seen. Probably it's very I get it from both sides. I mean, you're risking a little bit by giving up McCaffrey to get Bell. And then the other end, you're risking a little bit because you could be giving up the top running back in the NFL.
Right. Yeah,
So
Bell is the better player, but there's still a lot to be decided, like how Pittsburgh's going to use him.
Yep.
And is Connor and him going to be, a split backfield when he first comes back? We don't really know any of those questions yet, any of those answers.
Another trade question. Would you trade Calvin Ridley for Taylor Gabriel?
No,
I wouldn't do it.
I think, what did Ridley do last?
He went down with an injury, didn't? Is that what he?
Oh yeah. Okay, I was gonna say.
I still wouldn't do it.
No, but he's the one. I think you can get a lot more out of him trading him.
Yep.
I mean, still ranked number 10 after. Well, he got 47 yards, but the last 2 weeks he definitely cooled off. Which
Yep.
It would have been a good time to trade if you watched our YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to call it a commercial. I don't know why, but yeah, YouTube video. We talked about how Calvin Ridley being that high, his touchdown rate just couldn't stay up there. He is definitely worth trading, but at the same time, you can get better than Gabriel for him.
So Cole asks, should I trade Odell Beckham to get a strong running back too? So his roster right now, it's Beckham and Diggs. Starts 2 receivers. He also has Galladay, Marvin Jones, Josh Gordon. His running backs are Melvin Gordon, Tevin Coleman, Aaron Jones. For me, I wouldn't trade Beckham for a running back 2. Depends on who you're running back, what you're saying, but if you're talking like literally, you just look at the ranks right now and you pick a running back 2. No, they're not very good. It's like, would you trade Odell Beckham for Carlos Hyde? Essentially, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not, just can't do it.
Yeah, I still hold out hope that Beckham, and really, for as bad as New York has played, he's still putting up decent numbers. He's still relevant. And I says that to me, that says a lot. I mean, he's ranked number 20th right now, and I know that doesn't blow anyone's socks off. But, it's kind of hit and miss. It's every other game he'll get in the double digits. I'm kind of, and especially he's about to go against Atlanta. I really do think that he can get back on track.
So Louis came back with another question for us. As we're talking, he asked another one. This is an interesting one. I think Deshaun Watson, Deion Lewis, Vance McDonald, and a draft pick in next year's fantasy draft. I'm not sure which pick. Let's just even say first rounder, okay? Let's just call it that. For Aaron Rodgers, Leonard Fournette, and Trey Burton. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Because even
what was the first side
so
again?
it's Deshaun Watson. So basically, look at it this way: it's Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers. It's a straight quarter. It's a quarter,
right?
Of course. Deion Lewis, Leonard Fournette.
Okay.
I don't even care. But even with the injury, Lewis is right now worthless to me. Then Vance McDonald, Trey Burton. At the best, it's a wash. If anything.
Yeah. So you're giving
up a pick. If you want to try to win now, I think that's a great trade.
I think that's a great trade, no matter what. To be honest.
Yep, I think that's a good move. And then should I drop Powell for Cohen?
Yeah,
I think I would.
Yeah, I would.
I think we know what Powell is at this point. He might have a couple good weeks, but he's not trustable.
Yeah, and I'm digging the way they're using Tariq right now.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, here's another Jordan Howard question just came through. Should I trade Jordan Howard for Tevin Coleman?
To be honest, Tevin Coleman has been disappointing as well.
But he is the guy now for sure.
I would lean towards Tevin Coleman.
I think I would too. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going, I think better offense.
Yeah.
I mean, because Chicago's better when Howard's not the one getting the ball.
Yeah, and I do think that one's relatively close, but.
All right. I think we're going to move on to point spreads, Jeff. So last week.
Oh, good.
Last week, I went 6-8-1. As you went, 6-8-1. You went 5-9-1.
Which is insane because I started off very good. It went south real quick.
So I hope you're not taking our advice on point spreads necessarily to actually gamble on it. And I would encourage you, do not do that. Do not take our advice. This is just for fun at this point. Jeff, you're 38-49-5 on the year. I'm 43-44-5 on the year.
I gotta turn it around this week. I'm going different strategy. I'm gonna try to figure this out.
All right.
Unlock it.
We'll see what we got. All right, Thursday night game. Denver traveling to Arizona. Arizona are the underdogs, +2. Denver, Arizona, at Arizona. What you got?
Who is +2?
Arizona.
Immediately start with a very difficult one. I'm gonna go Denver.
I'm gonna go Arizona. I'm taking. I don't know why. I don't have a good reason for it. It's just their home. I think that's my reasoning. I'm gonna go with the home team here. I don't like either team very much. All right, Tennessee at the Chargers. Chargers 6.5-point favorites.
They bit me last.
And this
time,
is the London. This is the London game.
Oh,
this
London
is the 9:30 game. We got 9:30 a.m. football this week. Excited.
Nice. I'm still going. I'm going to go Rams.
Me too.
Pretty much, they only have to win by a touchdown and still win. I take it.
Yep, I'm going to go with the Tennessee. Just doesn't interest me.
Got no offense right now.
Buffalo at Indianapolis. Colts are 7.5-point favorites against the Bills at home. So Colts at home, 7.5-point favorites against the Bills. I'm going to go Colts. I know Buffalo keeps,
7.5.
Yeah, 7.5. That half point really kind of screws with you. The Bills keep things close, but I can't see it. I think they have a better record than the Colts too.
Right?
I'm pretty sure the Colts are like 1-5.
I can't believe I'm doing that.
You're going Bills?
Oh, who's starting?
Probably Peterman.
Yeah, I can't. They're so bad on offense. Oh my God. I was like, their defense will keep them in it. They only lost by 7 last week. I was kind of like, But if it's Peterman, I absolutely can't. So yeah, I'll take luck.
So if you were in a 2 QB league and you had all your players on buys and you absolutely had to start Nathan Peterman, would you start Nathan Peterman or would you leave the spot empty? Do you want to risk it? Those negative points.
Right. That poor guy.
I would at least consider it for a couple seconds to not play him. All right, Patriots at Chicago. Patriots are 3.5-point favorites at Chicago. Patriots all day for me. They've been too good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Chicago did just lose to Miami, so New England seems to have figured everything out here. All right. So we got Carolina at Philadelphia. Philadelphia, 4.5-point favorites. What are you going here? Philadelphia,
I'm
4.5.
going to go. Philly has a 4.5-point.
Yep.
Philly.
I'm gonna go with the home team. I'll go Philly. I'll take the home team here. It's less than a touchdown.
No, I'm gonna go Carolina.
Okay, we'll see how that one
Yeah.
ends up playing out here. It's a tough one because Philly hasn't been great.
I really like, but
yeah, they have. I don't know. Music started playing. It was odd. Maybe you guys heard that. Who knows? Just an interesting. All right, so actually, the next game would be Detroit, Miami, which they don't have the line posted here, so I'm gonna have to do some research here real quick before we'll have to come back to Detroit, Miami. We'll find a line. They don't have it posted right now, probably because of the unsure of quarterback situation. Probably
Tannehill or Osweiler.
Yeah, which does it really make a difference?
It was Osweiler. I'm definitely taking the Lions no matter what.
Are you sure? Look how good he was.
He had stop it.
We'll see. I'm gonna pull up another thing here. We'll see if we can get a line here from this Detroit game, which we're just picking the Lions, right? I don't even care. It's at Miami. What's guess though? What do you think the line should be?
It's at Miami.
Probably
Well,
Miami
actually-
-2.
Yeah, something like that would be actually very close. I mean, they are 4-2. I always think that even though they have more points against them than points for, but yeah, I'm guessing it would be. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe actually, I bet you're right, but I'll say -3.5. That's what Miami is going to have.
So as I'm doing Google searching, this is great podcast material. There's still no line right now. Yeah, so we'll just have to wait on this one. Because it doesn't look like anybody has a line posted for it just because they don't know the Miami quarterback situation. So we'll get the line later on in the week, and then we will pick the Lions to win. Probably, right?
Yeah.
So we'll come back to that one. Nobody wants to. I mean, really, Tannehill, Osweiler. Yeah. Vikings at New York Jets. Vikings are 3.5-point favorites on the road against the Jets. I'm going to go with the Jets.
You did. You went with the ballsy move, huh?
Yeah, Jets here. Just because Minnesota can't. Okay, Kirk Cousins needs to stop fumbling the freaking football. Guy's bothering me. You can tell he's my fantasy quarterback. He fumbles too much. He gets hit and the ball just comes out. He doesn't know how to hang on to that thing.
I'm gonna go Minnesota.
Yeah, that's probably the smarter move, but I don't know. Cincinnati at Kansas City. Kansas City 6-point favorites. Kansas City for me.
Yeah. Can't go against them. They've been too good.
Yeah, at home, less than a touchdown spread. Yeah, I'm going to go with them. Cleveland at Tampa. Tampa, 3-point favorites at home. Hey, I'm going to go Tampa.
I'm actually going Cleveland this week.
I don't know about that one. This could be a shootout, though. Hope it's a shootout for fantasy purposes. Houston at Jacksonville. Jacksonville, 5-point favorites. I'm going Jacksonville because it's not like they were bad, but Houston was bad too.
Yeah, Houston's been looking terrible. I mean,
they really have.
They've been looking very bad. Yeah, what was the point spread again?
5.
Yeah, okay. Yep. I wanted to pick Houston, but I can't on that.
The Saints traveled to Baltimore. Baltimore, 2.5-point favorites against the Saints.
Their defense is so good, but I'm going to go Saints on this one. I'm going to go New Orleans.
Yeah, me too. I think okay. This is some bias on our part because I think we both have very clearly never been Baltimore Ravens fans. And we also each own a Saints running back. So it's kind of maybe a little bias on our part. Dallas travels to Washington. Washington 1.5-point favorites against Dallas. I'll go with Washington just because it's a home game. It's Dallas, Washington. You never really know what to expect.
I'm going to go Dallas on this one.
You think so? You think they're going to?
I don't know, but as you can tell by my overall record. But look, every week I feel like I pick against Dallas because I'm like, there's no way they can do this, no way they can do that, and they've been finding a way to screw me over every week. Yeah. So now I just gotta. If you can't beat them, join them.
Rams travel to San Francisco on Sunday night.
I don't know. What's this spread going to be?
Rams 10-point favorites. I mean, San Francisco, look what they just did on Monday Night Football at Green Bay. I mean, they're going to keep this one close. No Cooper Kupp. Rams for me.
You say 10 or 10.5?
10. I'm going Rams. I know they played their last couple games a little closer than they had been before. But, yeah, I'm going to go Rams.
Yeah, dang it, man. I want to make an upset, but I can't. Yeah, I got to go Rams on that one.
Yeah,
I just don't. I mean, they have been playing very close, and 49ers kind of did better than I thought, but no, I can't. My hearts of hearts.
Giants at Atlanta on Monday night. Atlanta 6-point favorites. Atlanta. Giants gave up last week. Even though I put Beckham as my number 1 receiver this week. You can't go with the Giants here.
Or could I?
You can't do it.
Can I?
You can't do it.
Atlanta, I mean, I went for Atlanta last week.
Atlanta's not good right now.
No, they haven't been doing well.
What's their record?
And you say 6 points favorites?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say New York because I think they're going to lose by like a field goal or something.
What's Atlanta?
So I'm going to go
2
New York.
wins on the year? If that?
Yeah, 2-4.
That's bad. All right. So that's it for point spreads for this week. Oh, we'll get that Lions-Miami line. I'll just tell you, I'm picking Lions. I don't care what the line is because I know it's not going to be too crazy.
I think it'll be like a pick 'em.
They'll probably be underdogs, most likely slightly. So I'm going to pick Lions. I don't care what the spread is.
Yeah,
I'm picking Lions.
I think they'll win this game.
Yep, I do too. So yeah, there's our pick. I don't even need to know the spread there. All right, that's good. Hopefully this is a better week. Get back on track here, because it's been a struggle. Good thing I'm not betting on every game.
No,
that would be ugly.
No.
All right, but that'll do it for this week, Thursday episode. We'll be back late tonight for a quick little reaction to Denver, Arizona, the game everyone's dying to see. All right. Oh, God, that sounds kind of boring right now. Denver, Arizona. I mean, really, what's going to interest us in this one?
I don't know. I mean,
so I'm really telling you, I'm really selling this episode tomorrow to listen to.
Right, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess we get to see Rosen, find out if he's real. Kirk. I mean, a lot of it's just a wait and see for fantasy.
Case Keenum.
Yeah,
I'm starting him in Scott Fishbowl this week because Rodgers is on bye.
I am too.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
We're cheering
there
for
we
him
go.
now.
Okay, we'll listen to see how we did in the Scott Fishbowl with Case Keenum.
Yeah.
Hopefully throwing about 4 touchdown passes.
I'm hoping he throws them all to Sutton.
We'll see.
Find a new fantasy favorite.
All right, that'll do it for today. We'll talk to you guys later.